Chad's going to still continue to be my crew chief. We've got a new car chief, new engineer, new shot guy, all guys that have worked at Penske or in the past, and our engineer came from Brad's Cup program. Our shot guy came from 2 years ago. He worked on Brad's nationwide program, and last year he was on the IndyCar stuff. So I feel like we've made our team stronger, hopefully. I mean, that's what they're trying to do, is give us a great opportunity to run for the championship and put all the right people around me. And I feel like this is definitely the best showing group of people that we've had so far. Well, I feel like there was a few times, with the exception of a little streak in 09 of about 15 races, where we ran like 7 top 10 finishes and about 14 top 20s, that all I was trying to do was keep my head above water for a while there, and having the opportunity last year to sit back, see the things that I could do better, how I could be better, and really most importantly, watch what Brad and what Kurt were doing. And even just sitting there, going to a cup race, listening to the scanner, listening to the radio, figuring out how do I be more like them to be able to make myself better, pick out the good parts, and put them to use for myself. I mean, it was the first time I really could sit back and look and see what they're doing, and try to figure out how to make it better, because usually you're out there on the track at the same time, and you just don't have that opportunity. And when you're on the Cup Series, it's kind of hard to go watch the nationwide stuff a lot, because either you're having a debrief or you've got a sponsor thing to do. It was something I wish I would have done in 2007, but I don't know if I would have got as much out of it in 2007 as what I did in 2011. And really, at the end of the day, the most influential race of my year last year was the nationwide race at Las Vegas. I stood there in Brad's pit box and watched what he did, and they were not very good most of the day, but and he sped on pit road, and then he did something else, and then they left the tire loose, and it was just like all these things. He never got upset. It never fazed him. And then 20 laps to go, he's leading the race. And then the last lap, he blew out his right front tire, and he was mad. But I mean, that was the last lap. But he just kept us cool, and I just said, how do I be more like that? And worked out pretty well for me, and hopefully I'll be able to remember it through all of this year. I think in any sport that you are, no matter, you got to let your ego go to the wayside. You have to, whether it's a rookie or a 30-year veteran, you got to try to learn as much as you can from the people around you, because your teammates are the only ones that are going to be able to help you, because you can't, most of the time go and talk to guys from other teams. So it's just one of those things where it was Brad's second full season, but I think he ran in 2008 a little bit, 9 and 10. I mean, it's just, and he's pretty darn good. So I mean, you can't really fault somebody for looking at him. I think it'd be stupid to let my ego get ahead of me and say that I can't learn anything from Brad, because this is only his second full season. I mean, he's done pretty outstanding so far.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.